Okay, we're going to continue from there. Right now, we are now at the first three. Okay, first three, we're going to learn how to create text, create line. All right, so line creation. Remember, the line must be two. All right, so that's for us to design the road. The line must be two. So let's start creating the line. So just like we have done for the text, touch on any position you want so that the line button will be enabled. All right, so touch here. I've touched here. The line has been created. Okay, so we're going to modify the line to suit what we want. All right, so here we're going to set the line property. Remember, just like we have done for the test, we can rotate the line. All right, we can rotate it clockwise. Okay, we can move it. All right, we can move up, we can move this. All right, so I want to make this note in case when you are moving this and it's not going according to the direction you want, please make sure you highlight it again so that it will go according to the direction. Right, so we continue, and then here we can increase. Now if you want to increase the line, click here. Look at where I'm clicking now. Click here, we see another page. All right, so once you want to increase, now I want to increase it at the focus point. Look at that place. So I will click upward. Watch, it's increasing. If I want to decrease it from that place, that point, I will click here. So follow this point, follow this point. Now if I want to decrease it downward, I will click here. Downward, remember, downward is at this point. Downward, you see what is happening. If I want to increase it, I will click here. Downward. All right, so make sure you know the point you are increasing and the point you are decreasing. It's very important so that you not just come and start increasing, thinking that you want to increase this downward and you are touching on this upward. No, it's not going to happen. So it's very important to follow the increment the way it is being positioned. Even if you rotate this, watch, see what is going to happen. Even if I rotate it, this will follow it and be rotating. You see what is happening, so that it will be easy for you to observe where you're going to click. Remember the upward. Now if I want to increase, I'll click on the plus. Decrease, still decrease the upward, I'll click on the minus. Sorry, and decrease here. If I still want to decrease the downward, remember downward, I'll click on the minus, then it will decrease. Increase the downward, I'll click on the plus. Increase the upward, I'll click here. So the direction will guide you. Already the direction is there. So rotation of the line, you can also follow the focus. Now if I focus here, you see what is going to happen. This is where the rotation will be. Now once I click on the clockwise, remember the clockwise, it will start rotating. This is for the clockwise, anti-clockwise. So you see where it is. If I click here, it will rotate from this. So I hope you're understanding the focus. So if I click on the center, see what is happening. The rotation will be pivoted at the center. All right, so it's important you know exactly what you want to do or want to achieve. Okay, so rotation will be easy for you. Now let me try and drag it down. Maybe I'm trying to create my road but not exactly. But don't worry, we're going to make use of the professional, the master way. The end of the final tutorial, we're going to create it. You watch it. All right, so I will use the easiest way and the fastest way for you to design road, but just for you to catch the foundation. Okay, so once you've done that, you click here. All right, remove it, and then we need to make the road broken. Maybe if you want to just to create a footpath. All right, so you want to create a broken line, click here. It's broken. If you want to make it to have arrow, all right, once you click here, and there will be arrow. So let me just clear the selection so that you can see it out. See the arrow. Now let me select it. If you want to bring only one arrow so that it will be shown at the focus, just click here. Only one arrow is shown at the focus. All right, so if you want it to be shown at the back focus, just click here. One is shown. So this is how you are going to do. If you want two arrows, all right, so let's highlight again, click at the center, two arrows will be shown. So depending on what you want, but in creating road you don't need this arrow. So I'm want to bring it in case if you want to offset, maybe you want to write your bearing and distance in a manual way, so you can use this to offset it. Now let's return it to a broken line. We'll click here, that's the main line, and we'll click here, broken line. All right, so if you want to change the color, just like we have done for test, click here, maybe red, we'll click here, it has become red. So let's return. All right, so that it will be black. If you want to duplicate the road, remember when we want to create another one, just click on the duplicate icon. It has already done that. Duplicate the road. Maybe we want to shift it forward, something like this. And then if you want to delete it, I said, let me try it again. So you delete, and that's fantastic. All right, so this is how to create roads. This is just the foundation level. There are more. I've not even taught you about curve, how to curve the line. So as we keep moving, you will keep learning road design. So phase 3 completed. Thank you very much for watching.